The all-new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Let's begin this review with the price tag on this vehicle. This 2024 Toyota RAV4 Limited Edition comes with an MSRP price of $36,780. With the added options over here, brings this to a total cost of $38,020. Here's all the standard equipment about this vehicle. You can give this video a good pause and have a read through them. Coming towards the fuel economy, it will give you 27 on the city and 35 on the highway. This current vehicle is located at the Seminole Toyota, Sanford, Florida, so do go ahead and check them out. The link for the website is in the description below. So here was the sticker price and details about this vehicle. Now let's carry on further with this review, starting on the exterior side of this vehicle. Now coming towards the front side of this vehicle, the first thing that you see is the design itself. Now comparing this to a 2023 model, there isn't significant changes, but you still get this awesome looking design, I would say. Now let's start with the headlamps itself. Beautiful looking design, I would say. At the top you would have the daytime running lights, then you got the bi-beam LED headlamps for both your low and high beam. Right at the bottom you would have the fog lamps. Running alongside are the front sensors. Now coming towards the front grille, you get this fine sporty design looking front grille. At the center you would have the Toyota logo that has a built-in radar sensor within itself. Now let's go towards the front windscreen over here. Right at the center you will have the camera that helps with the lane keep assist and much more. So here was the front side of this vehicle. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the design and the color. The color that you see on this vehicle is the ruby color. So yeah, do let me know your thoughts about that. Now let's go towards the side over here. It comes with some fine beautiful 19-inch alloy wheels. Then you get this two-tone design side mirrors, and then you got the lane change indicators. Then you get the two-tone door handle. Now coming towards the fuel cap, sadly doesn't come with the modernized push open concept, but I think that would be a good addition on the vehicles nowadays. So yep, here is the complete side view of this vehicle. Now let's go towards the back. Now you get this fine sporty design looking tail lights, kind of reflecting the Highlander as well. Then you get the RAV4 mentioned over here. This is the limited edition. Right at the back you would have the reverse parking sensors. Then you got the dual exhaust as well. As I'm behind, let's go ahead and check out the cargo space on this vehicle. So yes, it does show a good amount of cargo space for your day-to-day items and luggages. At the back you will have the JBL speaker, then the back light as well, and some nice pocket space. So yep, good amount of space for your day-to-day items and luggages. So let's go ahead and have this closed. So yep, this is about the exterior and the cargo space on this 2024 Toyota RAV4. Now let's carry on further with this review, starting with the interior side of this vehicle. Now coming towards the interior side of this vehicle, starting from the driver's side, at the door you would have all your basic window controls, lock, unlock, side mirror adjustments. At the top you would have the memory seats. Right at the bottom you would have a decent amount of space and speakers. Now some of the vehicles out there do come with a child lock facility from the driver's side as well, and I personally would prefer that, especially when you have children in the car. So yep, now coming over to the seats, you would have some fine leather seats. At the bottom you would have the powered seat adjustments. Time to take a step inside. It does feel a lot more comfortable once seated, as well as you're greeted with this fine leather stitched steering wheel, which has a variety of controls on them for your audio controls, your hands-free, buttons to navigate through your fine 12.3-inch information display screen for the driver that shows a variety of information. Currently it's on settings, and then you have your total average, your distance as well, your total mileage, and much more. So yep, it shows a good amount of information to the driver, and then you can customize it based on your preference while going on to the settings, and it shows you varieties of options over here. Won't go into details, just keeping it as simple as possible, and I really like the layout that it has. Now coming to the center over here, you get this fine 10.5-inch infotainment display screen, which has a varieties of options over here for navigation, audio, phone, vehicle, and settings. It does come with Android Auto as well as Apple CarPlay. So yep, that was about the infotainment display screen. Coming underneath it, you would have two AC vents, then all your climate controls, as well as heated driver and passenger seats. So yep, that's a good addition, especially if you're staying in Florida. Now underneath it, you would have some nice pockets, a nice space over here with the 12-volt power outlet as well as a USB input. Now over here at the center you would have two cup holders, checking underneath the armrest, which is quite spacious, and plus you have your two USB inputs over here. Pretty good. So you have a total of like 5 USB inputs in this vehicle. Now a quick glance at the passenger side, a spacious glove compartment. At the top you will have some additional spacing, and then at the top you would have the sunroof, and then you would have the sunshade with the mirror and light as well. At the top you will have some additional lightings as well as controls for your sunroof. So yep, that's pretty much about it from the front side of this vehicle. Now let's carry on further with this review, starting on the second passenger row seats. Now coming towards the second passenger row seats, starting from the door itself, you would have your window controls as well as heated second passenger row seats, which is pretty helpful, especially if you're staying in the northern side of the United States. At the bottom you would have some additional space as well as speakers right next to it. Now let's go ahead and take a step inside. Once seated, it does feel a lot more comfortable depending on the front seat adjustments. Now behind the front driver seat, you don't have any pocket space, but you would definitely have one at the behind the front passenger seat. So yep, at the center you would have two AC vents, at the bottom you would have two USB inputs, and then on the armrest you do get the two cup holders. And at the top you would have the light button, as well as on the side you will have the handle. So yep, that's pretty much about it from the second passenger row seats. Now let's go ahead and check out what's underneath the hood. This 2024 Toyota RAV4 Limited Edition comes with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine and has a horsepower of 203. Let's go ahead and have this closed. So yep, that was my review on the all new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.